So it's approaching that time when it's close to summer, and a lot of us are thinking about our vacation and what we're going to do. One of the concerns that I'm getting from private practice owners, a fear that they have is when they go on vacation, they normally lose patients. So I'm going to be talking to you about how can you plan for your vacation so that you don't lose your patients when you go off and they come back, but you need to plan for it. So I'm going to be sharing with you just a few of the strategies that I've given to clients with the hope that you can implement it, and then you can let me know how it goes. Now, the first thing you want to do is do not put up on your door, we are off on vacation. So your patients show up, they do not see you, and they're like, oh, I now need to find somewhere else to go. Think about who could possibly serve your patients, see your patients when you are away. I remember when I was pregnant, and my OBGYN was going off, she gave us 3 persons who we could go to, or 2. When we went to them, they knew we were coming. They knew our due dates. They had our file, basically, right? And so that is what you want to do. So you're going on vacation. Think about, is there a physician that I trust that I can hand my patients over to? Or is there somebody I can bring in to relieve while I am not here? When you think it through, you think about how they serve, how they treat their patients. Is that aligned to how you want your patients to also be treated? So the other thing is have persons, when you're thinking about them, they're not just talented, because you have persons who are good, but they're not on time. Think about the values that you bring to your patients. Can they depend on you to be on time? And if they can depend on you to be on time, you're choosing somebody who does the same thing, because this is what is going to happen. If it is that you choose somebody who, let's use timeliness as an example. If you choose somebody to see your patients who is always late, and you're off on vacation, and that is the person that you recommend your patients to, chances are when you come back, they probably found somebody else who is on time and you never see them again. So when you think about, who it is, I want you to really consider what are those things that your patients value. What are the 2, 3 things that your patients value most about you? Is it that you're thorough? Is it that you're on time? You name it. You see them, you know what it is that they expect. So we spoke about finding a physician. The other thing that you want to do is communicate. I shared earlier, don't just put a sign up on the door, we're closed, we're out on vacation. Communicate that to your patients. You have your patients' contact details. I would have hoped that you ask for permission to send them information, send them an email. We are going to be closed within this particular time period. These are the doctors or the physicians who are going to be seeing you while we're off. We should be back X time. If you have any concerns, please give us a call. Please reach out to us. And you're giving them notice. You're not sending them the communication today, which is a Friday, and you will not be in office as of Monday. And this is where planning comes in, guys, because when you're planning for your year, you would have identified, am I going on vacation in June, July, or August? When is that? And you know when you need to kick that communication in. So I made sure that I wrote them down so I didn't forget. So if you're just listening, if you just decide to fast forward, plan your vacation, find physicians who share your same values and expertise that you can have relieve you while you're not there. Communicate that to your patients that you're not going to be around, and these are the persons who are going to serve you, and invite them to ask questions. Invite them to let you know if they have any concerns. Maybe they've had experience with a particular physician and they don't want to see them, and they may want to go to somebody else, but you need to make sure that you know where your patients are when you're on vacation. Upon your return, so you've communicated, you found your physician, your relief physician. When you return, communicate to your patients. Send them an email. We are back, looking forward to seeing you. Along with that communication, you want to know, have a conversation with your relief physician to get updates from them. Don't just, okay, hand me back the file, let me skip through, see what notes are there. Have conversation. Did anything happen that I need to be aware of? And maybe you had a patient who had an emergency. There was something that they needed to come in for that was not scheduled. Picking up the phone and calling still works. give them a call, because what you're doing, what you're achieving in doing this is building relationship. You are letting your patients know that I care about you, I care about your well-being. I did not just go off on vacation and now I'm back and I'm just carrying on as if everything is okay. I am letting you know that I'm vested in your well-being. So when you come back upon your return, send an email, a text. Don't just post on social media. Don't just put up a "we are close" sign on social media and "we are now open" on social media. Make it personal. People want to know that you do care about them and their well-being. And also express gratitude to your relief physicians. Let them know you're thankful and you're grateful. Remember, you're operating I say this earlier, CEO, you're operating a business where persons value relationship, and you want them to know that you value what they did for you while you were off. And if you have a team as well, that maybe you can have them call patients, depending on the practice that you offer, may operate. Maybe you see a lot of patients and it's not possible, but if it is possible, if you think about it, if you're able to call 5 persons per day, hey, doc is back in, just wanted to let you know, did you have to go and see or relief physician anytime? How was it? Have conversation and get feedback from them. You would be surprised how far this goes for so many of your patients, that you are seeing them as persons that you care about, that you personally are communicating with them that you're going on vacation. A lot of physicians lose patients that way because you just put up a sign that you're on vacation. Your patients have to find somewhere else to go. And chances are when they go, they never return. So if you are going on vacation, I want you to use these points in these videos, and you'll be surprised how this impacts your quarter. Remember, we're going into quarter 4, your quarter 4 profits, because your patients are going to return and they're going to tell people that, listen, my doc is the best. My doc doesn't go on vacation unless they let me know. So I hope this helps. If you're going on vacation, remember, don't just go on vacation.